Hello and welcome to Brook Farm Camp here at Horsted, the home of Great War huts, and to this, the first day of our 2020 HutVent calendar. For 24 days we're going to bring you different items every day from the Great War huts collection, which we hope you'll enjoy. For the first day we thought, well, what would you normally find in an advent calendar but chocolate? So the first artefacts are indeed tins of chocolate. These tins were presented by Her Majesty Queen Victoria for New Year 1900. It had started as an idea in 1899 when Her Majesty thought that it would be a really great idea, a really good morale boost if she could send a gift to all of her soldiers serving in South Africa. And so the major producers of chocolate of the day were approached, being Cadbury's, Rowntree's and Fry's, and asked between them to provide 123,000 tins of chocolate, which could be sent out to South Africa. As all those chocolate manufacturers were Quakers, they refused to charge anything for the chocolate itself, so the only expense was for the manufacture and the printing of the tins and the shipping to South Africa itself. And each of those companies came up with a slightly different design of tin. So the Cadbury's tin here rather elongated, the Fry's and the Rowntree's tins are a bit squarer, and even then are slightly different designs. And the chocolate itself was actually marked. So in each case, the chocolate was embossed, the name of the manufacturer was embossed into the top of the chocolate. Cadbury's there in the centre, and we've got, which would help if I opened it the right way around. We've got Rowntree's, the Rowntree's name embossed in the chocolate there, and then of course, last but not least, Fry's. The tins proved an enormous success. In fact, when they first arrived in South Africa, in fact there's a photograph here you can see of two officers of the Suffolk Regiment holding the tins in their hands, and this photograph was actually taken the day in February 1900 when the Suffolk Regiment received their tins. It was very, very popular. In fact, it was so popular that an awful lot of men didn't actually eat their chocolate at all. They sent them home as souvenirs. And I think it's also worth saying that the chocolate wasn't just intended for eating, it was quite bitter, so it was also intended to make up into a form of hot chocolate. So you just break it up and stir it into hot water. And actually, having tried a piece of this many years ago, a piece of the chocolate which tasted like cardboard, but by the time you dissolved it into some water, some hot water, it really wasn't bad, even 100 odd years later, as drinking chocolate. But the fact that so many fellas decided to save these tins as souvenirs and they posted them home to their families is why so many of the tins still survive today, although it has to be said, very few of them still contain the chocolate, and it's actually very, very unusual to find all three examples still in their tins.